Shalom uvracha.
Shalom.
How are you? Welcome.
Welcome to
And
everybody.
we are 2 weeks before Rosh Hashanah. A beginning of a new year.
A week before.
Oh, okay, don't me. You know that I don't know good counting. Why are you embarrassing me? You know
He
that
never
I
took
left.
math.
Yeah, I left math. I went to the sea in Ashdod. Okay, we'll start again. It's about a week to Rosh Hashanah. And to come to Rosh Hashanah, what's so special about it? That we need to acknowledge it. We need to be mindful, aware to what? That every year, according to our tribe, it's a new year. The light that will shine into this new year to come is not like the light of this year. And what will add in the divine light, meaning good light, loving light, good light, good. What will add? The way you standing in Rosh Hashanah. How you're supposed to be standing Nitzavim. We are in the portion Nitzavim Vayeilech. Standing and walk. No.
It's a tough combination.
Yeah, but Nitzavim like in English. You are standing today, all of you. What do you mean you're standing? Sitting? Standing? Who sits? Who stands?
It means you're in the presence. You're in the presence of the Creator, all of you today.
And I will say it just in a bit of spiritual words, brother. It says the Lubavitcher Rebbe is saying it, and if you're drawing it in your mind, meditation, you're observing it. What does it mean you're standing? You're standing within the presence of divine light, of godliness. And when you are standing in this light, you will have clarity and brightness to see that you stand nitzav, meaning you have the power.
You stand firmly there.
You have the force.
The force is with you.
Look, may the force be with you, Star Wars. And I was thinking, I've got the power. You've got the power to do. You are capable. The inner words, Nitzav, it says according to Hasidut, and in the Holy Scriptures it said that you need to stand within this godly divine energy, telling you that you are capable and strong to do what? Vayeilech. Walking. Walking from where? From one place to another.
Forward.
To go forward.
To
See?
move ahead.
It's up, yeah? Not down.
Right.
But when you're going down, you need to understand that Ata Nitzav, you have the power. You are capable.
It's only in order to go up even further.
To walk from the frame you are at. Within our relationships, we can be mindful that there's things that we need to let go. Detach ourselves from and to connect to. Detach from the place you are at. When I'm taking not the good places, places that you need to refine yourself. You need to become a better person. You need to learn to be more gentle. This as well in working of Hashem. You are in one stage. New year, new light, giving you the power. And just before Rosh Hashanah, the portion Nitzavim Vayeilech, standing and walk, is being recited to the public to remind you that you have the power. You're capable to move from one place to another, to let go of certain things that do not serve you anymore, not in your relationships with others, and not with your relationship with Hashem. And just know that you have the power. That's why in Hebrew, Atem Nitzavim Hayom. Hayom is today. You are standing today. Which day? Rosh Hashanah. And in Rosh Hashanah, what is the inner work? It's divided to two main motives. To accept the one as our king. I accept there is a king. You sure?
I renew my acceptance of God as my king again this year, and that we want him to crown upon him that he should be our king, and also that that we should
How did you say that? To crown upon?
crown upon him that he should be our king.
What does it mean to crown upon him that he should be a king? What does it mean in my daily life?
It means that that I have to be conscious of him. I have to be aware of him, and I have to know that he is my partner in creation. That he gives us the ability to go forward and to live, and to have a life here, and bring all the blessings down for the new year, God willing. And if anybody is in Israel, October 22nd, you guys are coming to my wedding here in Tzfat.
מראי שמה בהרי יהודה ובחוצות ירושלים כל ששון וכל שמחה כל חתן וכל כלה. They say that, Chatan and Kala, they're supposed to feel like king and a queen. What does it mean to feel like king and a queen? What does it mean the soul crown him? Crown what? His will. See that the Jewish path, our tribe, is really challenging us into a very unique spiritual path. To reach that unity. What does it mean to reach that unity? To feel that you're one with God, well, it's very hard. Because when you're in this life, your ego has his own wills. He wants things. And when you're on the path, and you reminding yourself, reminding Zachor, reminding, doing meditation, observation, I have my will and I have the king will. You crown his will in your reality, in your journey, meaning you can go forward, walking Vayeilech. You can do Vayeilech from your place. Sometimes God taking us to such low place, so we'll just remind and recall. You remember what I asked you, what was my will? You decided to do something else. So acknowledge your reality right now, where you are at. You want to do a change? Do you want to do a change? I've got the power. Believe in yourself. Judaism, yeah. Not Orthodox. Believe in yourself. No, unbelievable.
Every
coaching.
Every Jew.
Moses is doing us coaching. Mordechai. He's coaching us.
You don't get a better manager
Yeah.
than that. Come on. Guys.
So, crowning the king is to remind yourself, I have my will. What is the will of the one? And sometimes we need to go so low and to break ourselves and shatter our heart to pieces in order that this vessel will accept to listen to the will and to contemplate, to refine, to go forward.
To humble yourself in front of God, to walk. Hatznei lechet.
וכל אחד לפי היכולת שלו, איך אומרים את זה?
Each person on their own level.
Yes.
Each person in their own way, but the main thing
Walking.
is Vayeilech. We have to go forward. You can be happy with who you are, but don't be satisfied with who you are. Because if you're satisfied, that means you're not going to grow, you're not going to move. You have to grow, you have to move, and you have to always set your goals a little bit higher to reach something that you're not there right now at this moment.
It's interesting, I'm listening to Mordechai and suddenly I have such a friction. What do you mean you have to go forward? Why do I have to go forward? My Moroccan will say, it's not American, soft. Oh, okay, we need to go forward. My Moroccan will say, why to go forward? And then I realized, of course.
We'll throw you back then if you don't want to go forward.
It's like, what do you mean? Why do I have to go forward? It's not that you have to. Mordechai is talking from a certain awareness, understanding, but because you've been made in his image,
Right.
you are infinite, so your journey is infinite. Don't take it to personalize it and I don't have to, and it's to reveal yourself. That's the whole story. That's why Moses is talking us the book of Deuteronomy. He wants that we'll have success and blessing, that will feel Mazal Tov. Mazal Tov. So he's just giving us the path. Of course, you have your will. So in Rosh Hashanah first, the inner work, we're crowning the king. Second, beautiful. Portion of Nitzavim Vayeilech telling us that we need to reach a platform, at least in our mind and heart, that all the sons of Israel are one. We need to be in unity, in Achdut.
Mm-hmm.
Something very interesting happening when we are becoming in Achdut. Imagine each finger is a different type of person. Each one have his own attributes, qualities, advantages and disadvantages. failures. Each one comes with his qualities, his attributes, and helping the weak one. Bnei Israel arevim ze laze. Say it.
Yes, the Jewish people are accountable for each other.
Accountable.
Jewish people are accountable for each
In
other.
Hebrew is more beautiful. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Arev, meaning that if something will happen to you, I count for you in money and in wisdom.
Within a second, we help each other, and that's what we're here for. We're accountable for each other, and that means that ultimately that we're one family, we're one people, we're one together. That's how we're going to be successful.
A storm is coming, and when it's going to arrive, we're going to be in amazing oneness. The storm with the redemption and Mashiach is going to come, a big storm that will take this feeling that we are in separation, separated, not family orientated. Elevate, walk with affirmations, with understandings, insights. We are family, but he's so different than me. Remember, he has certain qualities, traits that they help me in my journey. Of course, if I'll allow myself to think positive, it will really affect. But when I'm negative, meaning criticizing the other person,
egotistical,
yes.
Right?
So you in a way blocking energy. It's all about energy.
You can only see the negativity. You can't see the good things.
So the second work, the inner work, the work of the heart, to feel that we are one. And here it says, and it described in the coming words. And you are all standing, all of you, before Hashem your God, your heads, your tribes, your elders.
Your heads of the tribes.
And your officers, all the men of Israel, your small children, your woman, and your convert who is in the midst of your camp, from the
From the wood choppers to the water carriers.
To the water carriers, meaning lots of degrees. Atem nitzavim hayom kulchem. When he say all of you, kulchem, all of you, meaning unity as one. But it's interesting, in the following verse, he's starting to describe the levels within the society. Your elders, your heads. Those kinds and those kinds. Women, children. People that carve woods and taking water out of the well. Chotev etzecha, cutting wood. Chotev, cutting. Etzecha, wood, trees. Etzecha in Hebrew, it's like etzot.
Your advice.
Advises. Admor HaZaken, Rabbi Shneur Zalman Miladi, the establisher of the dynasty of Chabad, saying that a person, in order to do Vayeilech, to move on, to move from your place, in order to have an amazing year and receive that light, each one according to his capability and level. You need to cut bad advices that coming out of the element of water. You need to cut wrong advices, like within us, when we're coming into an intersection in life, we need to take decisions. When we need to take decisions, both animalistic and divine light soul like Yetzer, sitting on the shoulder and start giving us advices. We need to start to observe that, to get really into an inner journey.
You all the lusts and all the desires and everything.
And they're giving you a logic, understanding why to do it.
But choose good things. Oh yeah, but you got this person here and that there. Wait a second. Okay, but we got to make choices. We got to choose the right thing.
Atem Nitzavim, you're standing. When you are standing, when you are within your essence, wrapped with divine energy, you will hear your inner voice, your divine voice, telling you to take the right advices, and suddenly to have the inner power Sometimes the work is just to cut. Just don't think about it. Divert your mind completely. Meaning to cut, imagine that I'm holding an egg. And this is the advice, this is the thought within, what to do, what to decide, where to go. Letting go, not letting go. Is this relationship good for me? Is this just now this passion, this fire will serve me well? Sometimes we're dwelling with ourselves too much. You need just to cut this advice, wrong advice, meaning letting of the egg go. And do not look to hold it. It's a real strong inner work. It's really
Big
simple,
challenge,
but
yeah.
it's a big challenge. Sometimes to say bye-bye to certain things, to separate myself from certain things in life that gave me lots of
pleasure and desire. Yeah.
Good luck to everyone. And let's move. So, it says in the verse, first we are all as one, but then all levels. So in a way, when he talks about the oneness, you're in the oneness, but suddenly he's describing the levels in Israel, Israelites, from the heads to the lowest one. So when your mind, when you're reading the verse, suddenly you're getting into what? You're coming out of the unity, you're standing all of you, kulchem, and you're going into the separation between us. Here we need to remind something very beautiful that the Torah is saying, really beautiful. Your uniqueness do not damage the unity. It doesn't take out of the unity. Meaning, you need to feel as one when you're in Rosh Hashanah. And is he feeling as one, advantages, disadvantages blended, and this one covering over this one cover, arevim ze lazeh. How do you say?
Each one is accountable for the other.
So then, it's over hell. But then, when the soul came into this reality, when we are in the infinite, in the light, we are one. That symbolized the menorah in Beit HaMikdash. The menorah been made from a golden rock. This golden rock, it says that all the souls are there as one. And they're matchable, everything is okay. But when the golden rock became into 7 branches, meaning 7 branches, each type is a different branch. Each and every one of us work Hashem in His way. Each and every one of us express love to his fellow being, or the opposite, in his way. There is advantages in this one and disadvantages in this one. When we came to the world, we get into separation. We're looking on the outside of ourselves. Admor HaZaken giving us an amazing analogy to remember that the whole sons of Israel, all souls of Israelites coming from the Arizal, 1568 came to Tzfat. Maybe it was sitting in a center, I don't know.
Close.
So close. Close enough. So just remember, it can be an amazing visit in a sense. That's it. Dot, nekuda.
We're close, baby.
We're
That's
close.
it.
So you need to look at all the Israelites as one body, coming from the first man, and then the souls move into Jacob. Meaning the all sons of Israel are like one body, and there are souls, neshamot, that they are from the head, bchinat neshama, bchinat rosh. Souls are the bchinat rosh. Neshamot
They're like leaders. Those are the heads of the
souls
of the
that they are
tribes.
leaders,
Yeah.
souls that can see, kidneys, souls that
vision,
have strong
they have
intuition and power to overcome certain scenarios, challenges. They are people that
Leadership
coming
qualities that they have
from the legs. Legs have the power of movement, to walk, to move.
the
The head cannot walk by
right,
himself.
They're the driving force that takes the people to
And
where
the hands are doers, doing talent. There's kisharon in your hand. So listen to this amazing metaphor. First, in order to come to Rosh Hashanah and to feel in unity, and when you feel in this unity, so you're really coming into a space of unconditional love, then God will bless us with an amazing year if we can reach
Amen.
that state. Even in thought and heart, even though sometimes we're quarreling, but inside we feel this unity. So when we, Amilemata, the souls here on earth, doing the work between us of unconditional love, that's the light that will reflect upon us into the coming year, and God, of course, will forgive and bless us with an amazing year, and etc., etc. But how you do it?
He'll give us unconditional love.
Exactly. And how you do it? You start meditating, observing the idea, the analogy. We are from one body. So the body, when you look at one body, you
One
look at it as
body
one.
ended up in Morocco,
Yeah.
one ended up in America. It's okay. We ended up in different places, but okay.
Who's higher,
He
Morocco
puts
or
a little spice,
Morocco
I put
or
a little
America?
ketchup, it's okay.
So maybe Morocco are the legs and the American are the head. Okay, anyway. No, blended. Anyway, so you need to look at us as one body. We came from this one source, meaning when you're emphasizing it into your relationships and you're going in through trouble and despair and like fighting and arguing and stress with neighbors at work, between you man and a woman, try to recall, to remind to yourself, up there we are one. No way, me one with this person? No way! Cut those advisors that are telling you no. Cut those insights. Cut them. Yeah, cut them. You prefer to look at reality through your eyes? They are limited. Divine godliness, Kabbalah, Chassidut telling you, you are from the source. Up there you are one. Who you want to crown? Your wisdom or God's wisdom? Who you want to crown? Oh, God, I wish I have the power to do it. I've got the power, Nitzavim, yes.
You definitely have the power.
Thank you.
You have the
You need
power.
good friends along the path that encouraging you. Sometimes we're going through,
Tremendous challenges, but with God's help, the strength we get is when we stand with each other and we know that we have a shoulder to lean on and we have somebody that will help us and we have good role models and people that will show us what to do.
So first, as you walk at the street in the bus, after the quarrel, the fight, the friction, remind, there we are one. Maybe you just get a little bit more patient. Maybe your פתיל יהיה טיפה ליותר ארוך. No in English. No in
Your fuse will be a little longer.
Yeah?
Yes,
Good
definitely.
ones.
Yeah.
A little bit longer before boom
Before you explode. There you go.
Your fuse. By the way, those are my seminars to enlarge your fuse.
Lengthen your fuse and you'll be all right.
Believe me,
Yeah.
Mordechai, I'm sorry, but it's Elul and yes, I confess. How do you think? Moroccans, they have a fuse or they don't have a fuse?
Whoa, man.
Now you understand why I'm dealing with this. Yeah, why I took
You gotta
this
see
job.
what kind of fuse they got, man.
L'chaim.
Like this long.
L'chaim.
L'chaim.
Why do you mean this long? My mother didn't have a fuse.
She had no fuse at all. It went straight. Boom.
Sometimes, people coming to me and they doing, when someone is not damaging you, hurting you, and you think he's becoming your enemy, I can feel suddenly this Moroccan inside me. I'm going to burn him and his family. I'm going to bury him. No one will find him. No, it's not me.
I didn't really mean that. No.
Wow, Eyal, don't be honest with your thoughts. L'chaim.
L'chaim.
Chaim,
Good,
done.
sweet, happy, healthy.
You're capable to move from that place. You're capable
L'chaim.
to walk. L'chaim. So, we move back to the work first. Second, back to the body. Come with me to a small journey, okay? Admor Zaken is saying, when you look at the body and you divide it to parts, what is higher, what is of more quality or importance? The head or the legs? Most people say the head, come on, all senses. The heart or your hand? Of course, the heart. Yes.
Sort of, yeah.
Next, let's go another step. Admor Zaken is asking us, with all the qualities of the head or the heart feels to go to Thailand. The head say, let's go to Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
The heart,
We're gonna go there.
לא להפריע. The heart says, let's go to Thailand. The pocket says, go to work. So now let's go. Oh, no, let's keep on going. We have children, they're trying to help us. אני קורא למשטרה. Yes! הלו? כן, יש פה ילדים מחוץ לאסנט. אני מבקש להגיע בבקשה. כן, הם פה יושבים, הם פה מהתלמוד תורה שלי. יופי. So we have ways to deal with things. Sometimes we just don't need to mind them. So let's go back to the body. If the body, so we said, what is of more importance? What is of more quality? The head or the heart or the hand? So really, if you look at it, so you will say, of course, the heart is more important than the hand. And then we said, let's go with Admor HaZaken one step forward. I'll ask you a question. Admor HaZaken is taking our awareness, our attention. Does the hand have a certain quality that the heart do not hold? Is there something in the hand that you don't have in your heart? Is there a quality that you have in your head that the heart doesn't have? The head can, the head think. The heart pumps blood. Feel. The legs, you're walking with your legs. Even if your head will think highly thoughts to do things, and your heart would like to take you to travel somewhere, if you don't have your legs or hands to pick up the phone or legs to walk there, of course you can go on a wheelchair, but it's not the idea. Don't go there. Don't go there. People think, no, you can go in a wheelchair. No, that's not the idea. The idea that there's a certain quality in our legs that this quality the head doesn't have. That's why Admor HaZaken here is saying, according to Hasidut, in this verse, God is telling us, you are standing all of you today together as one. And then he's taking us to separation levels to remind us that we are all one body. Each one have his own quality, and the head needs the legs, and the legs need the head. And if you will concentrate on the quality that the legs have, the power of walking, to take you from one place to another, and you realize that the head doesn't really have this trait. So, this maila, this advantage that the legs have, the head doesn't have. So the legs are now the king. They are crowned as the most important in the body, meaning each one have his own quality to share with the world. And because a person have the quality maybe of the hands, of the legs, the kidneys, the eyes, because he have this quality and you don't have this quality, this will help your ego to respect the other person.
To receive from him.
Receive from him. Of course we need to reach unconditional love and just love a person for who he is. But if you see that it's hard, remind yourself the quality that the other person have, which you don't have. And because of this quality, he's higher than you. And then lower your ego. Respect the other person. And our all self-value, self-image is rooted and based on this understanding that each soul have its uniqueness, its beauty to come and to share with reality, which you don't have. The horse has something that the dolphin doesn't have. Mm-hmm. The dolphin holds something that the cashew doesn't have. The cashew has something that the butterfly doesn't have. I have something that my friend doesn't have. He has something that I don't have. Admor HaZaken telling us, because of his quality that he has and I don't have, he is right now a head to me. Rashechem, your heads. In Hebrew it means that ata, you, li, to me, rosh, head. Li rosh, it's the letters of Israel. Israel, li rosh. And that's the way we're supposed to look at each other at the new year when we're standing there in prayer. Like, feel each other around you, like meditate, just get into a nice space in front of God. Stand, know that you're capable to move out of your place. And in Rosh Hashanah, not crowning only Hashem, but crowning your friend for his quality that you don't have. And that's what will bring you into real unity. And into the portion of the week, Moshe Rabbeinu is talking us that you're going talking to all of us that you're going through into this covenant. Why? This brit. Why? Because I chose you to be my nation. I chose you to be my servant.
He chose us, and now we have to choose him.
Exactly.
It's the beautiful
To give back. It's interesting. And it's like you really believe that you need, if you believe that really he chose you as a nation, you are his son and as well his servant. As a servant, you can choose a path of sadness, oh, I'm servant of God and I have so much duty, or to be happy. I am so lucky to be the servant of the master of the world.
Doesn't get better.
That's the attitude. And Moses telling us, remember, be mindful. It starts here in the thoughts. Where are you taking it? Be mindful. Look at yourself. Is there a bitter root, meaning a bitter thought, that can take you out of this covenant and not to believe that God loves you, trusts you, and is with you to help you to do walking, to move on, to change, to grow, to rejuvenate yourself? Take those thoughts out. And through the translation of the Torah, you're receiving it. And when you will suddenly realize that if you went away, your interpretation of the reality was wrong, you have way to come back. When you realize in your life that you chose, because of your interpretation, you chose the wrong way, the wrong attitude, you will find yourself not in a good place. Never mind. It's only to prove to yourself that Hashem, I crown you, I realize that your truth is the best thing ever that could happen to me as human. And it's such not simple realization, because we ourselves little creators. And further in portion of Vayeilech, Moses is telling the Israelites, I'm about to die, need replacement. And it's not me to take you into Israel, it's Joshua. So humble, so like understanding, done my duty, I served,
he did everything.
I cannot do any more in this situation. Even to us, each and every one of us, each and every one of us is coming into certain scenarios. You're a messenger. To say something, to help someone, you need as well to realize when to let go, to detach and say, this is not my work. This I cannot do. And after that, Moses is calling Joshua and he's finishing writing the book of the Torah and giving it to the Kohanim, to the Levites, and it says, put it in the Aron HaBrit, the
Ark of the Covenant.
The Ark of the Covenant, as a testimony. And when he brings it to the Israelite, he says as well to each and every one of us, write this book to yourself, learn from it. And today it says in the halacha, even if you're writing one letter, not word, in a book of Torah, when there's a ceremony to that, just go and write this letter. It's if you've done the mitzvah of writing a book, because you are a part of this.
You're part of the Jewish people. That's it.
So, but it's something very interesting. We call it the book of Torah, the 5 books. But in this portion, Moses is saying to Joshua and to the Kohanim and Levites, put this song, the Torah is called a song, shirah, singing. Put this song in front of the Israelites. This, when you will feel that the Torah is like a song that elevates you from one place to another, it's only when you really, in a way, reach certain places in your life that you suddenly will come into this wisdom and you'll find it so sweet, like a song. And that's so beautiful. And I wish that we will, I'm praying myself that I remind myself, it's a shira. when you will dwell with it, you will find yourself singing.
You'll be a happy person.
And yes, and towards the end of the portion, Moses is gathering all the Israelites and telling them, I know that one day you're going to leave the path. I know it. I took the sky and the earth as witnesses to
Right.
this covenant. And I know that you will go away, but I know that you will return. This song will never be forgotten from the hearts of the Jewish nation. Blessing you to a beautiful, successful year. כתיבה וחסימה טובה לשנה טובה ומתוקה. כתיבה וחסימה טובה לשנה טובה ומתוקה.
Signed and sealed for a good year. Signed and sealed, and I have a sweet year.
Yeah.
Signed and sealed, all the Jewish people. And we want to see you guys in Sfat. So come join us.
See you in the next portion and have an amazing sweet year.